What's up, YouTube? John Wheels 4632, and today we're gonna be almost completing the go-kart. Alright guys, we're gonna be working on the axle. I just went to Home Depot and we have received all of the different parts that we need to make the axle. We have these plates. I have 3 of them, and I'll stack all of them, and they'll be used as our brace to mount the sprocket to. So this will mount onto here with these stacked up, and there'll be a hole in the middle. Also, the chain came in the mail. I have got the 3 plates, their middles drilled out. Then I'll put them on the axle. Well, they seem to not fit, so I will be going at it with the grinder. I'll put some bolts through here. I'll file this down, and then the outside of the sprocket will bolt to here. After about an hour, or maybe a little bit less, but it felt like an hour, I have filed this round part down to a almost square, so that these bolts have room for the bolt head. Here's just a reminder to always wear safety goggles and gloves when you use power tools. We got the holes drilled, and they look pretty even to me. I've drilled the holes in the 3 plates. Now it's time to put them on the axle. We have successfully mounted the sprocket to the axle. So we have 4 bolts going through this plate in the axle. Well, that's welded to the axle that came on the go-kart, the pedal cart. Then they go up through there and onto these metal plates. Then through those metal plates goes the sprocket, which bolts onto the metal plates. So that is our very complicated rear axle system, but because I don't have a welder, that's what I had to do. I have clearance out these pieces of wood so that the sprocket would fit. Also, down in here, maybe on this side, you can't see from here, but there are some washers down in here because the sprocket used to bubble back and forth really violently. I took a lot of time and got this to be as close to straight as possible. I've drilled the holes for the engine. Because of the pole starter, I needed to put a spacer in right here to raise up the engine so that the pole start doesn't hit the tire. So now everything fits and works. I just need to get some new bolts, and then I will be able to mount the engine. I have bought some primer, chrome paint. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not, and some bright red cherry paint for the main color. Right down in here, I have drilled holes through the axle this way and put a bolt through there, so that's kind of like our axle lock, so we don't have to use new axle locks every time. You can just unbolt that and slide off the wheel. One last touch, I'm going to be adding a soup can as a cup holder. I got this idea from Dirt Every Day. If you don't watch that, it's on YouTube from the Motor Trend channel. You should really check it out. So I'll probably just mount it on the floor, and that'll be that. Also, with the wiring, I had spliced the original wire right here, and the ground is up in there, but I thought it would just be better to remove that wire, and I just put a new ground completely. The switch, I will still have to put the little caps on because I need a soldering kit, basically. Thanks for watching. Please drop a like and subscribe. If you think I should do anything differently, leave a comment below.